some more maths and we're going to do a adding activity. This is something you can do at home. So what you need is, firstly, I wrote my numbers all the way from 1 to 20 onto some paper, and then I cut them out so that they're all in little bits. It doesn't have to be very neat at all. And then I'm going to put my numbers into a bowl and mix them up. You might want to fold them up if you want to, and then just give them a good mix. I also wrote, can you remember what this sign is? It's the adding sign. It means plus or addition, or another word is more than. And I wrote my equals sign. And I'm going to use my numbers to make a number sentence, okay? So I'm going to choose 2 numbers out of the bowl. I have the number 2 to add something. And I've got the number 16. And I've put them together in a number sentence. Remember, it's a number, then the addition sign, adding another number, and then the equal sign. And we're going to find the answer, okay? Now, you can do this lots of different ways. You might want to do it in your head. So I put the biggest number in my head. Which one's the biggest number? 16. So I'm going to put 16 in my head, and I'm going to count on 2. 16, 17, 18. And then I could write the answer in here. Or if you don't want to, if you need a little bit of help, I might use some objects to help me count. So I've got some pasta. You can use anything at home, buttons, rice. I've got some spare pasta here. So I'm going to get firstly 2. Remember, I need to count carefully. 1, 2. Remember, if I put my objects into a line, it means I can count them more accurately. And then 16. Ooh, a bit of a bigger number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm halfway there, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Remember at school we learn that if we put our objects into neat lines then it's easier to count. We've always got to double check. I'm going to double check by counting in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Remember, adding means I'm putting them together. My number is getting more than, so I'm going to add them together. And I'm going to see how many I have in total, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. My answer is 18. 2 add 16 equals 18. And then you can choose 2 different numbers to make a different number sentence. You might want to ask someone in your family to help you, and they could pick out the numbers for you to add. Have a go at this one at home. One of the other things you can try and do this week is do a survey of the people in your home of what their favourite book is. So I've got a piece of paper, or you might want to use an app or any way of recording with your results. And at the top I've chosen to find out what everybody's favourite Julia Donaldson book is. So at the top, in the top group, I put books, then I've got tally and total. And I've chosen 3 books that they can choose from. I've chosen Room on the Broom, which we read last week, Charlie Cook's favourite book, which is our book of the week this week, or What the Ladybird Heard, which we read when we were at school and we did our play about. And I'm going to ask people in my family which one is their favourite. And remember, when they give me their result, I have to put 1 tally for each person. So remember how we did a tally at school? 1, if it's the second person, 2, 3, another line, 4, another line, and with the 5th person, remember, we shut the gate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shut the gate. And then 6 would start a new gate. So I'll ask people. So first I'm going to do my own, choose my favourite of these books is What the Ladybird Heard. And then I'm going to go around and ask. And if you don't have many people in your family, you might ask people when you speak to them on the phone. So if you're calling your grandparents or any of your friends, you might ask them and tally off. And the last thing I'm going to do is find out the total. So if, say, for example, I had these results, you can help me find out which was the favourite book. Okay, so then I'd have to find out the total. So I've phoned all my family and I've got these results. How many people like room on the broom? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I put the number 4, I'm writing upside down in this column. Here, how many people like Charlie Cook's favourite book? Remember, this is 5. So I'm going to count in 5s. 5 add 5 is 10. 5, 10. Plus 1 more than 10, 11. So I'm going to put 11 in this box. And how many people heard what the ladybird heard? 1, 2, 3. So 3 people. Then I need to look at my results and see which was the most popular. So which was the biggest number? 4, 11 or 3. We know that 11 is the most. So the most people like Charlie Cook's favourite book. You could ask other questions like, which was the least favourite book? Which had the smallest number of votes? And then you might do other things. You might be really clever and see how many people did you ask in total. So you might add up 4, add 11 and add 3 to find the total number of people that you asked all together. You might need some objects to help you add all those numbers. You can do surveys for lots of different things. You might not just do books. You might do what's the favourite food of people in your family, or what's their favourite colour, and you might choose a few colours. Remember, you can send us any of the surveys that you do to Rosie or I. Have fun. Hi Year 1. One of the easiest things to do at home is you can practice writing your numbers. It might sound really easy, but it's something that we all still need to keep practicing regularly. Even Rosie and I are practicing. So I'm going to use the rhymes that you learnt in reception to help you form your numbers, okay? I've just got a piece of paper and a pen, but you can use a pencil or any kind of writing tool that you have at home. So I'm going to start with 0. Around and around we go. When we get home, we get to 0. Number 1 is like a stick, a very straight line that is very quick. Around and back on the railroad track, toot, toot, toot. Around a tree, that's the way we make a 3. Down and over, down once more, that's the way we make a 4. Straight line down, then around, hat on top, and 5's a clown. Then make a curve, then make a loop. There are no tricks to make a 6. Number 7, we know across the sky and down. That's the way to make a 7. Make an S and do not wait. Go back up. That's an 8. A loop and a line. That's the way to make a 9. Straight line down, then around with a grin. That's the way to make a 10. Now remember, when we get to 10, we're then going to go into our teen numbers, okay? Now it's really important when we remember our mean teens, number 11, that they always have a stick first. So 13, it has the stick first, the 10, and then 3 units. 14 has the stick first, 110, and then the 4 units. Remember, if these were the other way round, it would be a different number. It would be 41. So really check when you're making your mean teens that you've got the stick at the front. See if you can practice writing all your numbers to 20, and you could even go higher at home. You might want to use your home learning diary to help you and check that you've written them the right way. You might want to see if your parents or family can test you how quickly and accurately you can write your numbers. Maybe see how many numbers you can write in 20 seconds. And you can send us a picture of any of your number writing practice at home.